Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 29th Malaysian International Open Bowling Championship 2006 right here at Pyramid Magalanes. Right, we're witnessing the finals men's match between Malaysia's challenger ZAID and the top seed Alex LIEW, also from Malaysia. ZAID, a 19-year-old. ZAID won the Commonwealth Youth Games mixed double gold in 2005. He also won an Asian Schools doubles gold medal. ZAID earned a crack at the title after an outstanding performance in the second match where he shot 290 to beat third seed Hussein Al Suwaidi of UAE and the winner of the first match, Mr. Lim Fang Jong, 152. Alex, the current Asian, ranked number 1. He has 5 international titles last year, and he ended up, after a 2-day grueling 2 blocks of 8 games each, to finish top seed going into the step ladder finals. And with me, next to me here is Andrew Frawley from Australia. He's the national chief coach of Kuwait, who brought a team here to compete in the Malaysian Open. Andrew, welcome back.
Thanks, Terence. And it's always good to watch Alex in action. He's a very, very good bowler and is gaining confidence all the time. And he's had a great couple of years. Number 1 in Asia. And there's a lot of reasons for that. The guy practices hard at his game. And when you do stuff like that, it makes a difference. And he's got a great game. I love how he never moves through the shot. It's got great balance.
Great looking shot there. Take all 10 pin. Alex started the match with a 9 spare on the first frame and a strike in the second.
I have to say, I've been to Malaysia for a few times and I've seen a lot of their bowlers and I've been to a couple of Asian schools, but I can't remember this bowler at any time, so I'm very lucky to get the chance to watch him now. He's got a very, very good game.
Well, ZAID, in fact, is the younger brother of Zandra Azila.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's a family affair over here in Malaysia. But he has a really, really good game, and I'm pretty confident it's a little stronger.
Yep.
And he's going to win some tournaments. That's a great shot, and you can tell the difference from a couple of the younger bowlers here in Malaysia that they're teaching themselves to play get a little bit more power on the shot, and it's been for years now. The Malaysian bowlers have tended to be a little straighter. It's their role models like Daniel Lim tend to have had that straighter shot to play, but a couple of the younger bowlers now, they've been watching Jonathan and Zul play, and they've seen, I'm going to have a go at this, and you need those role models to create these new bowlers that want to play a little bit more power on the shot. So I like his game. He's going to go a long way.
Well, in fact, ZAID is actually only 18, and he's actually gearing up to go to the Asian schools in Bangkok next week. ZAID grew up in the ranks from our Malaysian National Youth Development Program. In fact, he started at the very tender age of 9. Started bowling, and he's actually developed through the ranks, moving up right up to the national squad. He was only recruited into the national team late last year.
Well, it's a credit to the program here in Malaysia because he's got a great game and he's going to go a long way.
ZAID had a split in the third frame. She picked up a spare in the first, a second in another spare in the second frame, and a split in the third. So ZAID's score right now is 43. Alex has a strike in the second. Fantastic shot.
That's the sign of a champion bowler when he takes full advantage of an open frame from his opponent just to kick on his lead a little bit more. So You can turn into 3 here, and you can just see the very smooth game of Alex Liew.
He's an experienced bowler, very calm. He won 5 international titles last year. He was really going great runs. He started off by winning the ABF Tour Qatar League, then went on to win the Bahrain Open in Manama. Took the title in the Selang Open here right home. And then he took a back-to-back title in Indonesia, winning the Indonesian Open and the ABF Tour Indonesia League. And finally, he rounded off a fantastic year by winning the gold medal in the Manila Sea Games.
That's a big year for any bowler. I had the chance to watch him in Bahrain. He was just devastating there. The first, I'm sure I had the chance to watch Alex. It has to be 6 or 7 years ago in Australia, where he won the Melbourne Cup one year.
Yeah,
I'm sure he
well,
did.
his first major title was taking the Masters in the World Youth. He took the Masters gold medal in the World Youth when he was just about 19, I think. So it's been Alex, now 30. He's been bowling for more than 10 years, close to 11 years, and he's a pro shop manager right here in KL. Solid 1-3 pocket, but leaves pin 10 standing.
You can see this is the new timing, the faster. The feet are much faster, and they gain their ball speed by the quick feet. A little later in the timing.
Misses.
It's a pretty bad miss right now to do that, but it's an experience thing for him now. It's first of all making the finals a big step, but the timing these younger guys are doing, they're getting the ball in the swing earlier, and their feet are faster, and they're getting good ball speed, and I think now, with a little bit more rotation on the ball, he's going to have an all-round great game. So I'm sure over the next couple of years that's what will happen. Yeah, I feel very confident by the time he's 20.
Yep.
He's going to be one of the top players in Asia.
Well, ZAID didn't really play a lot last year. That's a much better looking shot. He didn't really play much last year because he was focusing on getting through his exam. We call it the SPM, or Form 5. We call it the secondary exams. And towards the tail of last year, he went to Singapore Open and he did very well. He finished 5th. Made the step ladder. Maybe it's time for ZAID to swing back a few more strikes to get back into the game. Ooh, lucky strike for Alex.
See on that last shot with Alex, he just came up at the foul line just a little bit. It's just as you're releasing the ball, and just hit up on that one. Just got the ball to roll up a little earlier and crossed over. Got a lucky strike, but the big thing about all the bowlers at the top level now is taking advantage of that lucky strike, making it into 2.
But certainly, to take titles, you certainly not only need skills, but a little bit of luck. Alex lining up his 6th frame. A bad break for him there, leaving